So a major outcome has finally dropped in the long-running Jay-Z and Rymir paternity case. This story's been dragging on for years. Interviews, court filings, endless rumors. But now, it's all over. The court has officially reached a decision, and guess what? There won't even be a hearing. That's right. The paternity suit filed against Jay-Z has been dismissed with prejudice in California, which means it's permanently done. Rymir can't refile it again, no matter what. A woman named Lily Coley told the court she's the godmother and legal guardian of Rymir, the man who's claimed to be Jay-Z's son since the mid-1990s. Coley said that Rymir's late mother, Wanda, spent nearly 2 decades trying to prove Jay-Z's paternity through courts in both New Jersey and Pennsylvania. But after all those years of chasing justice, the case has finally been shut down today. According to official documents, the judge reviewed the motion to dismiss and decided the case didn't even need oral arguments. That's how clear the outcome was. This came straight from the U.S. District Court for the Central District of California. What a massive relief for Jay-Z. After years of headlines and speculation, he can finally breathe easy and move on. For him, this was nothing but stress and a mountain of legal fees. But today, it's officially a wrap. We gotta talk about this breaking headline that just dropped. This one's wild. I had a whole different video planned for today, but this story completely hijacked the spotlight. Everyone's talking about it, and for good reason. According to the latest court documents, Lily Coley claimed that Jay-Z and his legal team had been abusing the system for over a decade. She said they manipulated sealed court orders, pushed false filings, and played legal games just to block the case from ever reaching a real hearing. That's a bold claim. Coley also mentioned that Rymir himself spoke to the Daily Mail last December, saying he wanted Jay-Z to finally take a paternity test. He said, "I really want to resolve this. I don't want money, I just want the truth." He even revealed that his mother passed away while fighting this case, leaving him feeling like he had unfinished business. He told them straight up, "If Jay-Z isn't my father, then why can't he prove me wrong? Go to court like everyone else does." That's some serious emotion right there. But now, the court's response is crystal clear. Jay-Z doesn't have to take any test. The judge officially threw the whole thing out. No hearings, no DNA, nothing. It's over, and social media is going crazy about it. People are reacting left and right. One viral tweet even said, "Only money can do this." The internet's in shock, and honestly, it's hard not to be. Online reactions are getting heated. People are not holding back. Many are saying, if you're not the father, just take the test. Others are shocked, saying they've never seen someone fight so hard not to take a DNA test. Some are even claiming somebody was paid off. No DNA needed. Jay's that young man's father. The internet's divided, but everyone's got something to say. One person wrote, "Why not just take the test? That's his son for sure. It's super weird." Others are bringing up old rumors about Jay-Z's past, claiming he might have been involved with Rymir's mother when she was underage, which adds even more tension to this whole thing. Then came a wild theory. Maybe he's scared because DNA can link back to old crimes. Some have no statute of limitations. People are speculating that Jay-Z's old street life could come back to haunt him if he ever submitted his DNA, which is a crazy accusation. Another comment blew up saying, "Judge was paid off." When has this ever happened? But someone else jumped in with facts, explaining that yes, it actually does happen. You can't force a DNA test unless the court finds enough proof first. They said that in this case, Rymir's mother and alleged biological father already did testing years ago, and it showed Rymir was mistaken. Still, others are pushing wild ideas. One user even said, he better follow him and grab a cigar or a cup, anything with DNA. The internet's losing it right now, and the debate's getting messier by the minute. So these are just some of the wild comments flooding the blogs right now, and honestly, it's got people confused and suspicious. A lot of folks online can't wrap their heads around how this case got dropped so suddenly. There was supposed to be a hearing in early December, but that's gone too, because the judge ruled the case could be dismissed without any oral argument at all. Like, what? Since when does that even happen? People are openly questioning what's really going on behind the scenes. Some are saying, was the judge paid off? Others believe there might have been some kind of influence or pressure from powerful people. And let's be real, when it comes to the legal system, anything's possible. There's corruption everywhere, and sometimes all it takes is knowing the right person with deep pockets for things to disappear fast. Jay-Z's a billionaire, and people think that kind of power can make a lot of problems vanish overnight. It's definitely disappointing news for Lily Coley and Rymir, especially after all these years fighting to be heard. This case has officially hit a wall. The battle's over, and there's nowhere left to go. For Rymir, this isn't just a legal loss, it's personal. After everything he's pushed for, this feels like a door slammed shut, and the world's watching every second of it. The battle's officially over. There's nothing Rymir or Lily can do now. The case has been dismissed with prejudice, meaning it's done for good and can't ever be reopened. Let me read it again so it's clear. The court has read and considered the motion to dismiss the case and concluded that it is suitable for decision without oral argument. That line right there ended everything. But here's where people are getting confused. This wasn't actually a paternity case. That's what's tripping a lot of folks up online. This particular filing came from Lily Coley, who went after Jay-Z, claiming there was corruption in the system and that she wanted a protection order. She was basically trying to defend Rymir and expose what she felt were shady moves behind the scenes. But this case wasn't about forcing Jay-Z to take a DNA test. That's what Rymir himself was pushing for separately. So, to clear it up, Lily's case was connected to Rymir, but it wasn't directly about paternity. That's why it's been dismissed the way it was. And let's be honest, Jay-Z's probably furious right now. He's been dragged into this for years, hit with endless accusations, and now someone's accusing his legal team of misconduct? You can bet he's ready to fire back. After spending all that money fighting this off, it wouldn't be surprising if Jay-Z comes for attorney fees next. He's not about to let that slide quietly. Jay-Z's team is definitely about to make their next move. Expect a fresh court filing from his lawyers in the coming weeks, along with a victory statement saying their client is relieved this nightmare is finally over. He's likely thrilled to close this chapter for good. Remember, Jay-Z already tried to get Rymir to cover his attorney fees before. That didn't go through. Then came Lily Coley, stepping in to defend Rymir and accusing Jay-Z of abusing the legal process, but none of that worked. Her entire case has now been shut down completely. And just to be clear once again, this wasn't the actual paternity case. That's what a lot of people are still mixing up online. This case was Lily Coley's legal action, which tried to paint Jay-Z and his team as using shady legal tactics, but the court didn't buy it. The judge reviewed everything and dismissed the case entirely. The official record states that, after considering all submissions and laws involved, the court granted the motion under California's anti-SLAPP statute. That law basically protects a person's right to free speech and allows them to strike down lawsuits meant to silence or harass them. In other words, Jay-Z's lawyers used that law perfectly. The court agreed that everything his side did was within his right to defend himself in legal proceedings. So this case, gone, over, and Jay-Z's walking away with yet another win under his belt. The purpose of the anti-SLAPP statute is clear. It's designed to quickly shut down weak First Amendment cases meant to silence people through long, expensive court battles. Let me say that again so it sinks in. The anti-SLAPP law allows early dismissal of meritless cases that aim to chill free expression through costly, time-consuming litigation. And here's the kicker. If defendants win, they're entitled to attorney fees and court costs. That means Jay-Z's not just walking away. He's likely coming for every dollar spent. He's coming for blood now. Now, let's break down what Lily Coley actually accused Jay-Z of in her filing. She raised 5 claims in total, starting with deceit by concealment. She alleged that Jay-Z intentionally and knowingly hid key information about his connections to the state of New Jersey, claiming he violated his duty to disclose those facts during earlier court proceedings. Her second claim accused him of obstructing justice, saying Jay-Z and his legal team deliberately misled courts to block her from asserting her rights. Then came the abuse of process claim, where she said he misused the legal system by denying ownership of property, using sealed court orders, false filings, and legal loopholes to dodge accountability. For the IIED claim, intentional infliction of emotional distress, she accused Jay-Z of manipulating court procedures, sealing records, hiding evidence, and even pushing for orders that gagged her from speaking out. And finally, on the NIED claim, negligent infliction of emotional distress, she said those same tactics caused serious harm to her personally and legally. But at the end of the day, the court wasn't having it. Every single one of these claims got dismissed, and Jay-Z's team just walked out the courtroom victorious. The plaintiff also claimed that Jay-Z negligently concealed and misrepresented key details about his ties to the state of New Jersey. And finally, on the unjust enrichment claim, she alleged that he knowingly hid those same facts to protect himself, saying he deliberately covered up his connections to New Jersey. But the court saw it differently. According to the ruling, all of these claims were tied to protected legal activity, meaning they came directly from statements or filings made during ongoing litigation. Because the accusations were based on written or spoken statements made in court, as well as the actions that supported those statements, they're fully protected under the anti-SLAPP statute. The court even emphasized that these weren't just side comments. They made up the core of her entire lawsuit. So, since they were all tied to protected speech and court conduct, every claim was legally untouchable. That's why this ended the way it did. Lily Coley's case got tossed out completely. The judge made it clear Jay-Z didn't step outside the law while defending himself. It's a tough blow for Lily and Rymir, especially after years of fighting for recognition and justice. But now, it's looking like Jay-Z's team might flip the script. He could be coming after her for money next. After all, under the anti-SLAPP rules, he's entitled to recover legal costs. And knowing how Jay-Z moves, he's not letting that chance slide. At this point, maybe Lily Coley could try to file an appeal. But honestly, it doesn't look likely. She probably doesn't even have the funds to cover the attorney fees Jay-Z's team might demand. And knowing Jay-Z, he might not stop there. If he claims emotional stress or damage from this whole ordeal, he could go after even more money. That's just how he moves. When you drag him into court and lose, he doesn't just walk away quietly. He comes back swinging. Remember, he's done it before. In that Busby case, Jay-Z tried to hit back hard, but the judge didn't grant him a defamation win. Busby ended up walking away fine. No payout, no damages. But this time, things could go differently. After losing that round, Jay might go even harder on Lily just to make an example out of her. It's not even about the money at this point. It's about the message. He's a billionaire, but this is about principle and power. This entire situation has been draining for everyone involved, but Jay-Z came out on top once again. Wild story, crazy twist, and it's definitely one of the biggest updates in this long-running drama. Make sure you subscribe to Dripzine, drop a comment, like this video, share it, and help us out by clicking hype this video. We got more breaking stories coming your way.